They did like, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to be there live, so they were doing a photo shoot. It looks like there was something leaked where he was at his property. He has like a lakefront property. That's where he lives. And the background was clearly his home, and he had both trophies, and they're doing photo shoots. So it looks like it was leaked that he's going to be the Vezina and the Hart Trophy winner, which well, I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, you got him going against Cooch. We know there's a bit of an anti-Russia bias, which is more than been proven out. And then Trizotto, those are the other three finalists. And of course, Hellebuck was an absolute monster season with wins, shutouts, games played, and having no goalies won the Hart since Carey Price. So, and this will be his third Vezina. So that's, you're looking at Hall of Fame career for Hellebuck. I mean, he's not done, so he's just going to continue. And the last three goalies to have three Vezina Trophy wins or more in their cases are the big three: Hasek, Brodeur, and Patrick Roy. So he'd be joining that elite company. Obviously, that since 1980, those are the only three goalies to have won three Vezina trophies. So that's pretty high company. I think before that, you're talking Dryden and Tony Esposito, early 70s, and you're going back to when there was only a dozen teams in the league. But yeah, in the modern generation, since 1980, since Gretzky set foot on the ice in the league, that's 45 years. Just Hasek numerous times, and Waugh and Brodeur, they're the only three goalies that have three Vezinas. So I mean, that's going to be a huge mark for him. If he's trying to get to Hall of Fame, even though he's had pretty limited playoff experience and success. So we'll see if he's able to hopefully, he represents, if he's the goalie for U.S. in the Olympics next year, him or Ottinger. I mean, if he was great in the Four Nations. We'll see if Hellebuck can continue to build his resume as a Hall of Famer, which I think he's probably there, but we'll see if he continues down that path. But like I said, it's like I said, Hellebuck got hit out of the boxes recently. So obviously last on Tuesday. So you're not going to see him in this reload. He'll probably might come back in the following reload. But Hellebuck was not counted down as one of the hits for this coming reload. So we'll have a month or so before you'll see him back in again. Obviously, Hellebuck is probably the best American goaltender in the league right now. Ottinger is in the discussion, but Hellebuck has been doing it for a little longer. There's two Vezinas, so there's he's going to be probably representing us. I'm not sure what the decision will be. We'll see as he get closer to the Olympics, but yeah, he's future Hall of Famer, and like I said, he won't be in for this coming reload, but probably the next reload. So, like I said, that was the last one. That was one of the two oldest boxes. So there we go. Just the 8 boxes on the shelf, 20 on the table. So you said every spot is claimed tonight. Got nothing hanging around. I know some of you guys are here live. A lot of you guys are watching it on delay. No games tonight, so I'm not going to wait around too long. We're just going to get to the box, and see who the winner of tonight is. So it's 1 in 28 odds. And just tomorrow night, we're doing it again. So I will throw up the spot price preview back up after taking off whoever hits, and you guys will be ready to do it again tomorrow night. So just a reminder, anybody that's watching it without sound, tomorrow night as well. So, and then we have a couple days before you get ready for Sunday. But I do have freebies, so get ready for Sunday. You double box break on eBay. I will have some freebies for you guys. So just as a thank you from me to you guys for supporting WAFFLEBOARD breaks. Now we're almost getting to 2 years, but like I said, 457 boxes tonight. We've done 478 jerseys just out of my boxes, plus all the third-party stuff, which I'm still haven't decided on what I'm going to get. Obviously, we're getting into the off season, so not as rampant hockey love during the off season. But if we're still able to do my boxes, I don't mind doing that. So with 16 new coming. I'll be getting ready with the collages. I expect to receive majority of them probably by this weekend, and I'll be able to get the collages up for you guys, which is always fun as I get ready for the reload. So let's get rolling then. Let's see. Got my list here. Like I said, I think 13 different people have spots tonight, which is a pretty good crowd. I think let me see. We had CK and Ron were our last two winners. CK's the winner on record. If he wants to go back to back, he's got to hit tonight. So let's get my randoms going. Let's get this going without further delay. Ooh, where's my list? Okay. Let me see. And then we get into the draft. Once we get past another week of breaks, we'll be getting right into the draft discussion. So obviously we have some of the with the Islanders winning the first pick, which is almost set in stone. We're looking forward to seeing how the rest of the top 10 goes. So okay, let me see. Let's get going. Okay, here we go. As you guys know, 5 or more, of course, on the die roll. Here's our boxes: 60, 30, 38, 53, 57, the last of their runs. Then 3 from the next run, and then 7 and 13. That's the populations of the runs. So here we go. 13 different owners, 28 boxes. Let's see what we got tonight. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. 5 or more in our dice roll. 5 or more in the dice roll. And it is 7. The most common dice roll. 7 it is. So good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. Remember, get ready for tomorrow. We'll be down to 27 boxes. There it is. 28 boxes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the box we're going to open tonight's 1 in 28 odds is box number 94. 94, I believe, is reload. 94 it is. 28 boxes, 7 times. 94 at the top. Okay. Let me make my notes. Box 94 is. Okay. Box 94. Box 94. Box 94 is. It is in the reload. So here we go. Let's see, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, a lot of people still live. Box 94. Let me actually back that out so it's not there for tomorrow. Okay. Back that. There it is. Okay, anybody here live? Anybody here with me? Box 94. Okay. Box 94. Have to make any changes. There we go. 19 on the table, 8 on the shelves. There it is. Thomas M. What's up, Thomas? Thomas is on fire. One of our couple that's actually on fire. CK is starting to warm up. Ron's definitely had some hits. Thomas M has been absolutely in fuego. So box 94. Okay. Is that the... there we go. Box 94 it is. See what we got. Thomas M. Ooh, Thomas M has spots in this run. Good luck, everybody. Box 94 it is. Can't wait to see. Like I said, we've got 13 reload boxes. This is now down to 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so 97 and up. And obviously, I'll say the 10 is the most recent reload. So that makes it easy to see. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. Reminder, tomorrow night, 27 boxes. I'll get the spot price preview up when I'm done tonight. But here it is. Easy teasy, Trevor Zegras. Unbelievable. That's a beaut. Trevor Zegras. This is a Fanatics, but it's the reverse retro. There it is. Easy teasy, Trevor Zegras. Anaheim Mighty Ducks. This is a beaut. Couldn't wait for this to hit. Such an unbelievable pretty jersey. There it is. Trevor Zegras. Fanatics COA. Easy teasy on the paint pen. And there it is. There's our Anaheim Ducks. The old school Mighty Ducks logo. Very, very nice on the white. You don't see the white all that time. With the, obviously, the reverse retro colors. Very, very nice. Trevor Zegras. Here we go. Good young stars for the Anaheim Ducks. Trevor Zegras. There we go. Big time. Over 25. I don't think you've got over 25. Very, very nice. Congratulations. Sorry for everybody that did not hit. That goes to, oh, there it is. The man is on fire too. CK, back-to-back hits. He is the man for record for back-to-back hits. See if he can continue it on Thursday with the turkey. He was the last box on Sunday, and he's the first box on Tuesday. Congratulations, CK. Easy teasy. Trevor Zegras coming to you. Big, big hit. Thank you very much. Congratulations to CK. Sorry for everybody that did not hit. He's a dud. He's, like I said, he's one of the good young players. Obviously, I mean, they got guys like McTavish, obviously Zegras. You know, they're kind of building their team back up. You know, they're not quite at that point yet, but we'll see. We'll see if he can actually, you know, turn into a, you know, top scorer for that team. But we shall see. I mean, Troy Terry's there. So I mean, like you said, you got to kind of, you know, whichever you're a fan of. I mean, obviously they moved on from Drysdale, and they brought in Gautier. So I mean, they do have they got a kind of good young core. They're kind of building, obviously, with Leo Carlson. So it's, you know, it'd be interesting to see if that team kind of shakes out, you know, who takes the reins and runs with it as a scoring leader and, you know, as a team leader. Because, you know, like I said, Anaheim has, you know, they've won the cup, so they definitely know what it feels like, you know, back when they could build a super team with the money without the cap. But, you know, building a team with young players, I mean, they've kind of doing it, you know, the way that they did back when they had, you know, Korea when they drafted him. So, I mean, it'd be interesting to see. Like I said, I'm not, you know, giving up hope, you know, that they can't build a Stanley Cup contender. But, you know, they, like I said, they got to start with young players, have to start panning out. You know, Leo Carlson looks fantastic. Obviously, you know, Easy T's been up and down. He came out the box pretty hot, slowed up. Troy Terry's become, you know, kind of a reliable kind of, you know, veteran guy, even though he's a young player. I mean, it'd be interesting to say. Like I said, I think, you know, they're definitely a team on the come. They're not quite they're nowhere near being the caliber of Dallas or Edmonton or, you know, even Colorado. I mean, they're not on that level yet. Vegas, you know, but I mean, obviously, if they can compete right now with, you know, the Sharks, you know, and, you know, Calgary's probably better than them. The Kings are more veteran laden, but, you know, Anaheim has work to do. You know, obviously, they be nice to see if they can, you know, get back into the upper echelon of you know, playoff caliber teams. But like I said, you got good young players. The reverse retros are pretty cool. Obviously, so the Fanatics reverse retro. Don't see a ton of the Fanatics ones. So that's really nice. Easy teasy. Trevor Zegras. So congratulations on CK. Sorry for everybody else, but of course our odds are now even better. So I will see you guys back here tomorrow nights, Wednesday night for 27 boxes. So good luck. Make sure you get your bids in on Sunday. We will have giveaways on Sunday. So thank you very much. Waffleboard Breaks is out till tomorrow. Talk to you Wednesday night, guys. Talk to you later. Take care.